My first English breakfast. My name is Nicolas and I am French. 3 years ago I moved to England to work in a small marketing company in Manchester. Since then I have learned many things about English life, the way people drink tea at every possible moment, the obsession with football, and the unpredictable weather. But there was always one thing I never tried, the famous full English breakfast. To be honest, I never even thought about it. Every morning I prepared my usual French-style breakfast, a coffee, sometimes a croissant or a piece of toast with butter and jam. That was enough for me. I liked to cook for myself, and I didn't want to eat something that looked heavy and greasy. I'd walked past many cafes serving the dish, but I never felt curious. One Saturday morning, after a late Friday at work, I decided it was finally time. Maybe it was the grey sky, or maybe the fact that I had nothing planned, but I felt adventurous. I walked to a small cafe near my flat. The sign outside promised, "The best full English in town." I smiled to myself and stepped in. The place smelled of fried food and strong coffee. A friendly waitress asked, "Full English for you, love?" I hesitated for a second, but then nodded. There was no turning back. While I waited, I thought about how strange it was that I had lived in this country for 3 years and never tried its most famous breakfast. I had eaten fish and chips, roast dinners, and even mince pies at Christmas, but not this. Maybe part of me wanted to keep my French identity alive, even in small details like food. When the plate arrived, I almost laughed. It was enormous. There were eggs, bacon, sausages, beans, grilled tomatoes, mushrooms, and toast, and in the middle, something that looked like a small brown disc. I later learned it was black pudding. I started carefully. The bacon was smoky and salty, very different from the thin slices I knew in France. The sausages were thick and juicy. The beans surprised me the most. I had never eaten beans for breakfast, but their sweetness matched well with the rest. I tried the mushrooms and tomatoes, which added a lighter taste. Finally, I picked up courage and tasted the black pudding. It was rich, heavy, and honestly a little strange, but not as bad as I expected. I realized I was enjoying it. The flavors were stronger and heavier than my normal breakfast, but everything together made sense. The combination was comforting, almost like the food gave me energy and warmth against the cold English morning. When I finished, I felt full, but also satisfied. I thought about how silly it was that I had avoided this experience for so long. Of course, I would not eat it every day. I still prefer my coffee and croissant in the morning, but I understood why English people loved it so much. Walking back home, I felt more connected to the place where I now lived. Trying the English breakfast was not only about food, it was also about accepting that I was part of this culture, even with my French habits. And yes, I will definitely have it again.
Thank you for listening. If you liked the story, subscribe for more. And follow us on Instagram.